incident detection or incident reporting. So first of all, we have the monitoring systems, continuous monitoring of the systems, right? How you are going to detect it, as we discussed, through monitoring tools. Then you will get that alerting. Then, or through user reports. Sometimes detecting on an incident not only happens through the monitoring systems. Many of the teams, they even though they don't have, right, let us say some Flipkart is gone down, so not only, even if the alerting is not there in your place, sometimes we will be having sometimes called the business owners. Okay, that means they will handle on the business side. So these business guys will even give you the information like, hey guys, my customers are informing you that one of the particular feature in a one of the site went down. So that means here you are gonna detecting the incident not through the monitoring systems. Here you are gonna detect the incident through the user reports. Okay, or sometimes even if you don't get it, let us say you are randomly monitoring or randomly looking at some page, and you only or your one of your team member or colleague recognize it that it went down. So even before the monitoring systems triggers in, your internal reports, that means either from your team end or your many other things, or maybe the user reports, that is the customer, somehow you are getting notified. Okay, so because of the incident detection also, it is not only monitoring, there may be some manual work also. However, it may get detected if the first point of is you need to get the incident be detected. The next thing is triaging an incident. Triaging an incident, right? If you want to triage an incident, obviously you need to first of all prioritize or categorize the incident. Okay, and the next thing is like assignment. Here assignment, you will get more information once we go into service now. Nothing but, right, some incidents you may resolve, some incidents you may not. So at that particular point of time, you need to route those incidents to a particular specialist team, either it the tech teams, product owners, or whoever it may resolve it. You need to inform them so that they will work on it. So that is why here we are mentioning as assignment. That means once after you categorize the incident, you need to assign that incidents to the particular specialist teams or their individual so that they will work on it. First thing is you will get the alerting either through any means, either through the monitoring systems or user reports or your internal reports. Then you will need to triage the incident, which is prioritization or assignment. Then you need to respond. We already told, right, communication to the stakeholders is the most important. Always remember this term, stakeholders. When people say stakeholders, don't think what are they are. It is always the product owners or tech owners or managers, all these guys actually, the vice president of this particular product, of the particular wing, all these guys. You need to bring them. The next thing is resolution. Whoever you assigned this incident to, they will resolve it, and you need to keep a track of it. And you need to understand if that is a hot fix or a permanent fix. Hot fix is nothing but permanent, temporary fix. And then you need to understand if it was done a permanent fix, either by deploying something or either by releasing some change. And the next thing is communication and reporting, as we continuously say status updates. And the next thing is root cause analysis. Root cause analysis is nothing but a document, RCA. Sashi, are you able to see this, Shashi?
Yes.
So here, if you see, right, this is just one of the template. In my organization, to be frank, the template doesn't even look like this. It will be a normal Word sheet or Excel sheet. However, people may categorize it in different ways, right? Everyone has their own ways. But whatever the requirement will be same. See, issue details. So first of all, here you need to write date issue reported. What is the issue, date, and name, your name. Okay. Describe the issue. You need to describe the issue in a single line. Here I told you like 3-4 lines of the issue, but you need to mitigate it and tell like uh, website is down uh, as the servers are not responding. Okay, simple. So that will be your description of the issue. Then you need to explain the source, like where that alert trigger from, either Neuralink or some another monitoring tools, or is it due to some user reporting. Okay, rate how critical is it, a P1, P2, P3, and why you are justifying it, why you are telling it is a P1, P2, P3. You will justify your answer. Okay, next, describe the cause. Then you will tell like what caused the issue, will it cause again, possible root cause, and then you will tell like suggested solution, like what is the thing you done for resolution, and any testing was done or not in order for that release, and what is the results, will it impact again or not. So this is one of the, right, when you go for just once after this class is over, You just go and search for root cause analysis template and see like is that same whatever we discussed or not. Similar, see, define process, gathering necessary data, verified root cause with data. It will be the same actually. Everyone will have the same requirements. Whatever they ask will be the same, but the pattern will be different. Okay, it just we need to document like is the incident went well or not, what is the reported time, end time, how fast we resolve the issue, what are the necessary steps taken so that the issue doesn't repeat again. Okay, that will be all covered under the postmortem. Okay, which is very crucial, and you need to understand all this as part of your incident management process. This will be the sum of the tools which we are going to discuss in our coming thing. You will have some monitoring tools, right? You will get it from notified here. Then you will have some tool called OpsGenie, which it will alert to you like, hey, some incident is triggered. Then you will have some tools called ServiceNow or Jira to log your incident. I mean to create an incident to track that issue. Then you will do the communication either through Slack or OpsGenie. You will document your RCS, everything through Confluence page, and fixes everything again Jira or ServiceNow. Tracking your incident or logging an incident is most of it is through either Jira or ServiceNow. Okay, documentation will be done in this Confluence to keep a track of it. It is just like how people use Google. Organizations use Confluence to document their processes and run books. And communication is Slack. Slack is nothing but WhatsApp. How you will do the chatting and everything. Similarly, people will create groups and they will discuss in that Slack. It is nothing but Teams. I think your organization uses Teams, right? Microsoft Teams.
Actually, we don't use any of those things. It's a
Oh,
small one.
what you use? Yeah. Anyway, it's the same thing. Okay.
It's a basic
In
thing actually. They are
uh,
trying to implement some SAP and some open source CRM, Sugar CRM. And I'm just
okay,
a basic system admin. That's what.
okay, not an issue. Anyway, let us leave that. Okay. Anyway, it's not our cup of
Yeah.
tea. Our cup of tea is SRE. So, okay. So all these tools and how we communicate. Yeah, we will discuss this all step by step. Okay. It will be very interesting, Rishi. Actually, all these concepts, it will be really good. It is just, uh, even if you understand the basics, it is fine because all these are organizational most advanced tools actually. Even if I tell all these tools in your organization, you may not get to use like at least two or three tools, okay? Because every organization has the different set of requirements, but some tools are too crucial which you need to understand, like ServiceNow, Jira. You need to understand the in and out of it. Even we don't even have the access, but I will try to tell you like as much close as possible, or I will try to provide you as many documents so that it will be very easy for you to understand. Because it will be something like you need to go through the process in such a way like you have the hands on it. Okay, so that will be the
Okay.
most crucial steps, because this will be the main actually. In every organization people will to be frank, I will see people coming with 3 years 4 year experience and they don't have a experience of ServiceNow or Jira. uh, it will be really troublesome to explain, uh, because organization will least expect this. Like, have you worked on ServiceNow or not? Have you at least do you know about Confluence or not? So even though people will ask about this Ansible, Docker, or Jenkins or GitHub, but the basic should important. These basic tools, only when you work on a practical basis, then only people will get access to. Okay, because most of the guys will tell you only teach you this Ansible, Docker, Jenkins. It is everywhere you found it. Even if you go to YouTube, you will find these common courses. But ServiceNow, Jira, Slack, Opsgenie, or Confluence, no one will tell you the basics. These are the most organizational basics, okay? Which is very crucial. If you don't know this, even when you tell like I worked on practically, people won't believe you. Everyone will think like, hey, this guy just went through YouTube courses and he's coming and telling his face experience. We don't want that. Okay. So this is how you will do a incident management process, what you will do about the root cause, how you will categorize a P1, P2 issue, how there will be multiple factors in an organization. Okay. Any queries on this
Okay.
incident management process, P1, P2, P3 categorization and everything?